Okay, guys, the new cover vote for Madden 13 is on. That's coming out this year, I believe is in August, if I'm not mistaken. I'm actually on ESPN. If you can see my web browser, espn.go.com/sportsnation, and you can vote. I'm going to give you my prediction who's going to go to the next round, round 2. Round 1 is going to go from March 21st all the way to March 28th. And of course, March 28th goes from round 2, then all the way to April 4th, all the way to the 11th. April 11th to the 18th, the semifinals, and the finals April 18th to the 25th. I'm going to give you guys my prediction. If you guys think otherwise, let me know. Okay. First one we got is Cam Newton versus Blunt. He's a good player, but I'm not a big Tampa Bay fan. I like Cam Newton. He's over 4,000 yards for a rookie, and that's not bad. And he also passed a rushing touchdown. So I pick Cam Newton. We got Dwight versus Antonio Gates. Some of them are easy to pick. I pick Antonio Gates. We got LeSean McCoy versus Reggie Bush. I'm not a big Eagles fan. I don't like the Eagles, but I love the sport. And I gotta say, LeSean McCoy, he did pretty good last year. It was the 4th rushing. He got 1,309 yards rushing. 4th running back. So I picked McCoy. We got Troy Polamalu versus Larry Fitzgerald. You're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, you're going to really like this one. Troy Polamalu, great safety, good player. He's really nasty. He's really that good. Fortunately, they messed up on against the Broncos last year. Larry Fitzgerald, this one is tough. I like Troy Polamalu, but I really like what Larry Fitzgerald has been doing. Maybe Kevin Cobb staying with the Arizona. We got Matt Forte versus Patrick Willis. This is an interesting matchup. I'm a Giants fan, and I saw him playing. He played a really good game against the Giants. I mean, Patrick Willis is the man. He's really good. Matt Forte, I really like Matt Forte. I really do. He's number 16 in rushing last year by 997 yards. So even though this one is hard to pick, I picked Matt Forte. Okay, we got Sebastian versus Jones-Drew. Currently, Jones-Drew from the Jacksonville Jaguar is the number 1. He ended the season as the number 1 rushing. Okay, as the number 1 running back with 1,606 yards. That's amazing. And the kicker, he's really good. But I picked Jones-Drew. We got Rivers versus Stevie Johnson. I like Johnson. He's a really good. Both of them are good players, but I'm not a big Jets fan. But if you guys are a Jets fan, you're gonna really like this matchup. But I picked Stevie Johnson. I might be wrong on this one, but I picked Stevie Johnson. Okay, my main man, Victor Cruz versus Brian. This is too easy to pick. I think Victor Cruz is going, if not the final, he's going to go at least to the semifinals. Victor Cruz is the third wide receiver for the Giants. Winning that Super Bowl, 1,536 yards. Third receiver. He's behind Calvin Johnson, Detroit, and Wes Walker for New England Patriots. So this is one. This is too easy to pick. Victor Cruz, of course. Okay, Joe versus Aaron Rodgers. I saw that game, the Giants versus the Packers. I saw the regular season, which was a great game. I pick Aaron Rodgers. He had a good season last year. He's definitely gonna go on. Marshawn Lynch versus Chris Johnson. I used to like Chris Johnson. He started off slow last year. I really like what Marshawn Lynch, especially what he did against the Eagles. That was a good game. I picked Lynch. Okay, that one is easy. Okay, let's get the next one. Ray Rice versus AJ Green. Ray Rice is currently their number 2 running back. Ended up in the season with 1,364 yards. AJ Green, he's the man. Young guy coming up big. He good. I believe he did that front flip, which is one of the best plays I've seen thus far. But Ray Rice got this one. Drew Brees, Matt Ryan. We all know that Matt Ryan hasn't won a playoff game. He got blown by the Giants, 24-2. Drew Brees just passed Dan Marino's record. Currently, he is number 1 with 5,476 yards. If you're a Saints fan, unfortunately, all this was happening regarding the bounty program. If you're a Saints fan, that's coming up next season. Shouldn't be easy for you guys. But I picked Drew Brees. Moving on. We got Calvin Johnson, and Bo. This is really hard to pick, but I pick Calvin Johnson. We got Arian Foster versus Team Tebow. Oh man, damn. This is really hard to pick. There's a lot of Team Tebow fan, not so Team Tebow fan. Arian Foster ended up in his season as a top 5 running back with 1,224 yards. Team Tebow, accurate, not so accurate. He did win a playoff game compared to Matt Ryan of the Falcons. And I'm not a big Tebow fan, but it's pretty good. He's decent. I pick Arian Foster because I gotta be honest. Arian Foster. Sorry, Tebow. Jerry Allen, DeMarcus Ware. DeMarcus Ware really the number 2 with sacks for the Dallas Cowboys with 19.5 rushing, 19.5 sacks. Excuse me. Jerry Allen, number 1, Minnesota Viking with 22 sacks. He's the man. So I pick him. We got Lloyd versus Rob Gronkowski. course, I'm gonna pick Rob. Okay, so for round one, my prediction is Cam Newton is gonna go to round two. It's gonna be blunt. I believe Antonio Gates gonna be the white. He's gonna go to round two. He's gonna face over Cam Newton. I believe LaShawn McCoy is gonna go against Lars Fitzgerald. I believe Matt Forte is gonna beat Patrick Willis. He's gonna face off against Jones Drew. I believe Stevie Johnson is gonna go against Victor Cruz. Again, that was an easy pick. And on this side, Aaron Rodgers is gonna be Joe. He's gonna go to round two. Marshawn Lynch is gonna be Chris Johnson. Ray Rice is going to be Adrian Green. Drew Brees is going to be Matt Ryan. Johnson is going to be Bo. Arian Foster. Now that one is hard to pick. I got to be honest. I might be wrong. But I think Arian Foster should get this one. Because we all know what's going on with Team Tebow right now. He's being traded. He was going to be traded to the Jets. And all of a sudden, Jacksonville Jaguar might be in the mix. Asking for $500 from the Broncos, so I think it kind of hurt him a little bit. So I think go Arian Foster. Jerry is going to be DeMarcus Ware, and Rob Gronkowski is going to be Lloyd. So there you go. That's my prediction for round two. Stay tuned on March 28th. Again, if you have your own prediction, let me know. Let's see who comes out on top.